You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to be imparted with even more knowledge, positivity, and support, join my membership. Hey everybody, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and welcome to your dose of positivity. On this channel, I speak about self-improvement, life lessons, mindset shifting, and inspiration. And if you have not done so already, hit the subscribe button. Kindly share this out for somebody who would love to get this information. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, join my channel membership for member only exclusive perks. So, welcome everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend and we're ready to start our week with some inspiration, motivation, and some positivity. And it's going to be no different. We're going to talk about some things that successful people do. But before I do that, I got to go to the chat and see who is in the chat today. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Welcome. It's so good to see you. Happy new week. I hope that you're doing okay. Hope you're doing great, actually. So today on the topic, we're going to go into talking about successful people, okay? And the topic is what successful people do right. That is what separates a person who is successful from a person who is not. A successful person knows what to do, whereas a person who has not reached to that level, they just may not be doing what they need to. So that's why I wanted to cover this topic. I think it's very important for all to gain success in our life. Some want different things, and that's great. It's very important to want to have different things, different from others. Hey, Neff, how are you? Welcome. Hold on a second, Neff. I'm going to have to go onto my tablet to do this. But how are you doing? Welcome in. It's great to see you. Appreciate you all stopping by, supporting the channel today. I'm going to pull this up on my iPad. And yeah, right. Okay. And hey, Boss Life Online, welcome. It's good to see you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome, Neff and Lisa, Boss Life Online. Thank you so much. And shout out to my channel members. All are welcome to join my channel membership. The link is going to be running through this chat today. So let's get into this, everybody. Are you excited for this topic? I definitely am. We're going to talk about what successful people do right. And I think this is very important for us to understand what what did they do to be able to gain success. And that's what separates a person. You could be making all attempts to do things, but if they're not the right things to do and you're doing the wrong things, you may never get to that level. Okay. And we do have to say that let's just start off by doing a determination factor about what successful people do right. A successful person. Hey, Leticia. Let's see. Um, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Appreciate your support. So a successful person, they set up, they set and they achieve their goals. I think that's a major factor in understanding and regulating, how we can get to our levels of success even more, right? We have to find out what really does success mean. Successful people, they set and they achieve goals. So a lot of us, we will make goals, but we don't achieve them. We kind of let those goals lapse. We let things go, and we really need to put our foot on the gas and go for it and make things happen. So also a successful person, what they do right, successful people, they are happy and fulfilled, and they are at peace. So we usually think, when we think about the topic of successful people, we really don't think about them having peace. We don't really think about them being happy and fulfilled. So we just usually think about the money aspect. We think a successful person has lots of this, when there is so many ways that we can have success in our life. It depends on what you want. What are you trying to achieve in your life? And when you get to those levels of happiness, fulfillment, peace, and the blessing, the gift of success is if you gain that happiness and that fulfillment and that peace, and money follows, of course. It's a wonderful and a beautiful thing. So everybody, let's get into it. I have nine tips, or 9 things that I thought about when we're talking about the topic of success. 9 things that successful people do right, because that's what's so important. Well, thank you so much, Leticia. Okay, everybody, let's get into it. A successful person, what they do right, okay? A successful person is always seeking information. A successful person is always seeking information. And why is that important? It's very important for us to seek information, the right one, by reading. Every single thing that I was reading online and looking at successful people, all successful people enjoy reading. They like gaining knowledge. They like gaining understanding, because you cannot be successful at something if you really don't understand things. So we need to seek that information, gain the knowledge, and then we put our own sauce. We pour our circumstance. We pour our backstory. We pour everything. We pour our knowledge. We pour our experiences into things, right? So this is how we become successful. We can look at other people, we mentor them, we look at what they are doing in order for us also to get to those levels of success as well. So if you look at a person who's successful, they look for information. And have you ever noticed that successful people, they always have a good mentor, a person that regulates and makes sure everything is going right, that they're getting the right people, the right information, they're gaining more awareness. And the same thing I want to be said of you. To get to your level of success, are you doing your research? Are you gaining more knowledge? Are you reading? Are you surrounding yourself with people who are already successful? And like I said, success means happiness, fulfillment, peace, and if money follows, that's just extra and added bonuses of it. But the most important thing about success is for yourself, for you to gain peace, for you to feel happy, and for you to feel fulfilled. And I saw somebody just walk in the door. Hey, Mr. Terry, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Happy new week to you. I appreciate you being here. And thank you, everybody, for the likes. If you have not already, please hit the like for me. Okay, so a successful person, if you think about it, how can you get to levels of success if you don't understand what other people are doing? See, we have to look at gaining information, and not just gaining the information, the right information with whatever you want to be successful with. We will always look at another person that has the success, but we are not doing what they are doing in order for us to have that success for ourselves. So do what a successful person does. Gain information, look up things, research, gain more understanding, because the more knowledge, the more awareness that you possess, you know how to add your own personality, your own story onto it, and get to your level of success. See, these are tips to help us get to where we need to be. Everybody is in a different space and place in their life. We don't all want the same things, but I want you all to be successful, and whatever that looks like for you. So seek and look for people that you think are very successful people. Emulate them. Again, find out how they got to their success. What was their story? How did they win? And then attempt to do the same things in your own way. See, we can only get to levels of success when we are open, when we're honest, when we're willing, when we're humble, when we open up ourselves and say, I'm doing a lot of things. And just because you are busy doing things doesn't mean you're doing the right things. That's why I named this topic, what successful people are doing right, because there is a lot of things that can happen before you get to that road. We fall down, we bump our head, we make big errors of judgment. We trust people blindly, but successful people gain knowledge of the right things and what's best for them and their business. See, what works for another person, what they like, may not be what you like. You have to know what you can tolerate. And that's why it's important. Gain the knowledge, seek the understanding, read, get the knowledge, and then you can get into the action plan, because ultimately that's what it's all about, is gaining the knowledge. How did they do it? How did they win? And then find out how you can win too. That's very important to me, with sharing this information, that we're not just saying it's going to be cookie cutter. I'm going to copy and paste what Marlene said and then it's going to work for me. No, we have to know what our plans are, what we're trying to do, gain the knowledge of it, and get busy in the action plan. See, it's about the doing. We can have all of the knowledge that we want to gain, but what are we willing to do with that knowledge? Are we going to make application? Okay. I think that that's very important for us to get into the application part. Hey, always Tam Tam, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Monday. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate everybody's support. It means so much to me. Okay. And I really want you all to win. I know that people will say that out of their mouth, but truly and honestly, I love seeing people win. And I want you to be successful in your life, whatever that looks like for you, because your success won't be mine. Whatever it is, whatever your winning looks like for you, get to that. Get a plan and get into action. And that's why I was speaking about, when you're seeking that information by reading, by mentoring, um, all of these things are important, but it's the application. What did they share? What did they do that I can apply to myself? And that's what I want for you to gain some knowledge, gain some understanding, read whatever it is, your business that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to go after. Find out how to do it in a quality way. See, we spend a lot of time, you know, eh, quantity, just repeatedly doing something. And while it is important for us to stay the course and to be consistent with things, we also have to make sure it's quality. We don't want to strike the air. We don't want to waste our time. We don't want to waste our energy. We don't want to do things that don't fulfill us. So we have to factor all of those things together. And then when we put it all together, it will work, because we've made our plans, we've evaluated, we've listened to ourselves, and we stay consistent. Okay. That's so important. Let's stay consistent, everybody. Yes. Let's stay consistent. Thank you so much, Leticia. Appreciate that. Okay. So it's very important for us to stay consistent, right? And I want you to stay consistent. So this is one that I kind of run into some roadblocks when I was thinking about the tips for what successful people do right. I I I see I was doing everything but this. And I know this may step on a few toes of some people, but organization, you know. And I have a good friend here in the chat, Boss Life Online. She is the one that helped me. And I'm telling you that once you follow through and you stay with it and be consistent with it, organization and time management. I mean, these are two things that all successful people must um, apply and put in their life. If you can't be on time to things, and if you can't be organized, everything will get messed up. Because if you can't know where your things are and you can't show up to things on time, that's going to affect your business. See, we have to learn to keep our word. We have to be reliable. And to meet with success, we must do those things. And I know that things happen. I know that life happens. But one thing for me when it came to time management, I had to learn that I needed to give myself a earlier start time. See, the reason why most of the time why we're late is because we started late. We know that we need you know what you need to do in the mornings or whenever you're going to do something, make plans, go for something, meet with people. We know how long it's going to take. So, the more that we want to be successful, we're going to stop making those excuses and we're just going to make it happen. Wake up earlier, make some plans. And time management also means to give yourself some time, like maybe if you're not a morning person like me. I'm definitely not a morning person, so I'm a person that I have to organize. I set my clothes up. I will pre-plan a breakfast. I'll make my breakfast in the nighttime. So it's some things that we can do in advance. So when we finally do get up, we don't have to waste our time preparing things because we're already prepared. So that goes with time management too. We have to prepare ourselves to be ready because anything that is really important for you, I'm talking to everybody who wants to be successful. And I know that it's all of you who are here with me today. If you really want to be successful, we must be on time. We have to respect the time of others. And we also have to become more organized. The more that you're organized, you become more efficient. And efficient people will always succeed. Clean, neat, organized, and on time. Clean, neat, organized, on time. And keep working on it. You can do it. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to get your plans together, it's always going to affect the success of your business. So let's get organized. Let's stay consistent. And I'm a person when it came to this point when I was doing everything else. I was, oh yeah, I could do that. Check that off. That's easy. That's easy. But this part right here, your time management, I had to learn to, we think to ourselves, oh, that's only going to take me 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and it could take you 30 minutes. So I had to learn to be honest about it. Don't just say, oh, that will take 5 minutes or 10 minutes when we know that it's going to take 30. So if you know it's going to take 30, we have to plan for that. We have to budget that time to say, okay, this is going to take me this period of time so that okay, I'm going to need an hour or an hour and a half to get ready and not you know what I'm saying. Everybody understands. I know we can all agree to that. Um, be honest with yourself. Don't tell yourself I'm only going to need this little period of time, and then wake up and you're rushing around and you're sidetracked, you're distracted, you're frustrated. So give yourself time. That's what successful people do. They give themselves time. Wake up, take your time and do things, and then get busy and get into your action so that you can show up on time, because that's what people will look at. You could have everything together, but people will not take you serious, especially in business, if you can't be on time. And I want you to win. So let's show up on time. Let's respect other people's time and respect yourself. Respect yourself as well as others. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chats. Hey, Nate, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Let's see what I missed. Did I miss? Did I miss Boss Lady Denise? I thought I did. I thought I saw. I thought you said something. Yes, Gio, you're the one that helped me with that. That's true, organized. And we definitely have to be organized. Yes. Thank you so much. And on time. You know, If we want to be successful in our business, people have to know that they can rely on you, they can trust you, right? Hey, Lovey, how are you? Welcome. Lovey is the newest member. Welcome, Lovey. All you members, welcome her to membership of Marlene Motivates. I welcome you. And Lovey, make sure you go and look at the community tab for the member only videos, lives, and other posts. Welcome to membership. Appreciate your support. And of course, all members put exclamation point member to have your link dropped. Okay, everybody, let's get it. Let's get into point number two, what successful people do right. Okay. No, I just talked about point two. So number one is they are seeking information, they read. Number two, they are organized and have time management. So they organize their time and their effort. That's what I did not, was I left off. You can organize your time, but you also have to organize your effort. There's a lot of things that we put effort into that we don't need to until you get to a certain part of your journey. So when you are organized, when you're on time, you you relieve yourself of the effort of doing things that you don't need to. If you are organized, if you are on time, you save yourself from having those type of stresses. So let's not do that to ourselves. Let's put our time and our effort where we need to be organized, and let's be on time. All right, everybody, let's get it. Let's get into point number three. This is a very important one. Successful people are goal oriented. What does that mean, goal oriented? It means that you have a orientation or a purpose towards your goals, right? So you're not just out here saying, I have this goal and then that's it. You know the direction of what that goal is going to lead to, why you have that goal. So that's what I mean when I say goal oriented. You know where your goal is going to orient to. You know, you're not just putting it out there and saying, I'm going to do this, this, and this. You know how you're going to do it. You know how you're going to organize your thoughts. Okay. So let's get goal oriented, and not just getting goal oriented, everybody. It's small and large goals. What I learned about goals is that we can't just do goals and goals, period. It's about reasonable and attainable goals. That's so important. All the successful people, all the books that I've read, people who have made millions, if not billions of dollars, they always speak about goals and being goal oriented. Because if you don't have a plan for your life, you already have planned to fail. So you have to be reasonable, and it has to be attainable. Like, what is reasonable for me? What is in my grasp? What can I do? I'm not talking about other people and what they're about. I'm talking about you personally, as an individual, as a woman, as a man. What can I do better so that I can achieve what I need to do? Okay. That's very important. Okay. So organize your goals. Have small, that means small goals are your short-term goals. So it's a goal that you're going to achieve in the next 90 days or less. And a large goal is a long term goal, which you can give yourself a year. It could be 5 year plan. So depending on what you're trying to do, it's important to have small goals or short term goals. So when when you see yourself win at something, okay, you say you have a plan, and the next 60 days, I'm going to have this one goal that's small, that's attainable. When you see yourself win, when you see yourself achieve something, it gets you excited and say, I really can do this. Like, it's possible for me to be able to have X, Y, and Z. When you see yourself achieve a goal, you can get more. You get more excited about your dream, and more success will come to you. If you don't see yourself win, this is the reason why we give up. So, while it's important to have your long term goals, you must also have those short term or those small goals that you can see yourself winning at. And I want you to win. So every 30 to 90 days, you should have something that you're achieving all of the time, constantly. Okay, this is my reasonable, like I say in air quotes, reasonable. And what is reasonable is going to be dependent on you. What is something that you know that you can do? It's not too far fetched, it's not too crazy beyond what you can do. It's something that not simple, but you can achieve it. So make sure that you're making your 30-day, 60-day, or 90-day goal so that you can win. I want you to win. And successful people always win because they're seeing like all the seeds that they're dropping. It's not just I'm dropping seeds and I'm never seeing anything blossom and grow. When you see yourself blossom and grow through things, that's how you get excited to do more, and you gain more success and more success and more success. Okay. I just saw puzzle pieces. Hey, Nexie. Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing great. And thank you so much to everybody for the likes. I love the likes. My analytics love the likes. And for all the shares. Thank you, everybody who, if you can share, if it's possible to share this stream, I would love for you to share so that this information can get to the right person who needs to meet with some success. Okay. So let's get into this a little bit more. Let's get into point number 4. Point 4, what successful people do right. They stop and smell their roses. Their roses, okay? Stop and smell their roses. What does that mean? Stop and smell their roses. So each of us has talents, gifts, good things that it's just natural. It just comes to us. And when we do things, make sure that you're celebrating what you've done right. You know, successful people always have their set celebrations, their parties, and how they celebrate their self. And I wrote down something that I think that is very good for me to share with you all. Successful people, they make time for fun. Successful people make time for fun, and it's in balance. It's within reason. It's not that all the time you're going to spend all your time having fun and partying, because that wouldn't be reasonable or balanced. But a successful person, they know how to work hard, but they also give themselves some downtime. And that's something that I had to learn for myself, that while you're busy and you're grinding for your business, you're doing everything that you need to for your level of success, you also have to get to the point where when I do something and I follow through and I'm winning at it, I allow myself to enjoy some of the benefits. So whether that's buying something monetarily or giving myself like some, I call them experiences. Um, Everybody is different. Everybody doesn't want the same things, but it's very important for us to, while we work hard on our goals, we also need to let ourselves enjoy what we've done. So I'm telling you, I'm giving you the permission to tell yourself, I work hard for what I do for my business, but I'm also going to let myself enjoy the harvest, the blessings, the opportunities that I have been given because I work hard. So make sure you are making your time for fun, uh, and you play hard. Make sure you play hard, you work hard, play hard as well. Oh, thank you, Nexty. Appreciate the super chats. And you know what I got to do? When the super chat hits, hold please. Yes, the super chat hits. Thank you so much, Nexi. I appreciate your support and your super chat. So, we're speaking about making time for ourselves, making time to have some fun. When we're busy, when we're out here grinding for our business, we're grinding for our success, and we're just going. You're hitting it hard, you're playing, you're not letting yourself have fun. So while we're about our business, while we're about our success and doing things right, you also need some downtime. You also need to have some entertainment. You need to give yourself some fun, some experiences. So celebrate your achievements, and don't wait for people to give you your flowers. That's something that my mentor really helped me with, way back years ago. That you're working so hard in your business, you're doing all of these things, and you can become um, so tough and like so disciplined that, okay, I have to do things, and you almost become robotic about your success. Okay, get up, I must do this. Get up, I must do that. And you're just going through life, but you're not enjoying your life. So whoever this applies to, yes, you should be about your business. Yes, you have to work hard. Yes, you must be disciplined, but also have some fun. Let your hair down, have fun, celebrate yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy your hard work. The what happens because you worked hard. Let yourself win. Don't wait for other people to give you your flowers. You may never receive them. Give them to yourself. Say, I work hard. I'm doing a great job. I'm proud of myself. Never stop patting yourself on the back and say, I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. You're awesome. Do that for yourself. It's very important that we support ourselves. That's how we continue without being burnt out. It's very important for us to not, don't let yourself get burnt out. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Let's go on to point number 5, about what successful people do right. Okay? Now, this is one that I never had thought about it until I went back into my notes, when I was in therapy. And this is true. Successful people, they ask the unasked question. Successful people ask the unasked question. They find out why something doesn't exist, and then they make it exist. So successful people are innovators. They don't wait for something to change. They don't wait for somebody to make something. If they see there's a void in something existing, they find a way to put it into action. And I that's so true. Successful people will see what isn't working or what is working and improve it. But they're innovators. They're not waiting for other people to go out and do it. They take the front position, they take the boss position, they take the management position, and they make it happen. And the same thing can be said of you. If you want to be successful, whatever it is your business, whatever it is that you're trying to do, we sometimes have to be the in the forefront. You have to be the trailblazer. You have to be the one to stand up and say, it starts with me, not waiting for other people. See, that's the difference. A successful person is not following behind somebody else. A successful person is making it happen because they see a need and they step up to the plate and they do it. See, that's what a boss does. That's what a motivated person does. That's what a successful person, that's a person who is aware of themselves. That's a person who loves themselves and they're making their dreams a reality. And you can do the same. I believe in you. I believe in the change that you can make. And it's not easy. It's not easy being a leader. It's not easy putting yourself in the forefront. It's not easy following through with your plans. Fear bubbles up, worry, doubt, stress, likability. All of these things come at us and makes us feel some type of way when we don't know how we're going to achieve the success. But just know and prove to yourself that I can do it because I'm an innovator. I'm strong. I'm aware of myself and I believe in my successful plan. So, all of us successful people, all of us are innovators. So, make a plan and then go after it and make it happen. Don't wait for other people to make it happen. You just go and make it happen. That part. Hey, realist one, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Yes, that's what a successful person does. And like for me, it's not as easy as just saying I wanted success. I was the type of person that I always wanted to be a successful person, but my success was not success to other people. My success was not going to a job. For me, I had already met with success when I was my own business. I was handling my own business. I was stepping up to the plate. I did not let myself be in the comfortable space. And successful people are not afraid to be uncomfortable because you have to be uncomfortable for a period of time to get comfortable, to get to that status, that money, that drive, that compassion, that love for yourself. Hey, Island girls, have flow. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? Appreciate you being here. Welcome. And everybody, welcome Island Girls Have Flow. It's very important when we're thinking about ourselves, we're thinking about our business, we're thinking about the success of our plans. We have to get into this. How can we um, make something happen? See, an innovator, they will find out why something doesn't exist and they make it exist. So it means that you have to have strong belief in yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't win. You have to have a strong commitment to yourself. You must have a strong commitment to yourself. And if you don't, you got to get it. And you have to get it for yourself. Nobody can't give you, that courage. Nobody can't give you that power. It's something that you have to decide for yourself. I am making a decision that I am strong. I'm making a decision that I'm courageous. I'm making a decision that I'm going to step out on faith and I'm going to trust in the process. I'm going to trust in what was downloaded on the inside of me, on the plan that I was given to win. Okay? Know that you can win. Know that you can win. And until you make a decision to win, you won't. And it's just that simple. See, when you make a decision that no is not an option, it doesn't matter how many times you fall. Is all you need is one win. So don't let other people tell you that you can't win. Don't let other people challenge you. See, it's the people who are lazy and they're not doing anything with their life. They will try to sabotage your plans. They're sitting down there, doing nothing with their life. They have no direction. They have no purpose, but they will tell you that your plan won't win. Isn't that something? They're not doing nothing with their life. They have no goals. They have no plans. They have no wanting, no insight, no direction to their life, but they're trying to direct you. Don't listen to those people. Cast them aside. See, we put so much energy and power into people that don't matter. At the end of the day, what somebody thinks of you is none of your business. They are irrelevant. If somebody is not helping you to progress, if they're not feeding and nourishing your spirit, if they're not encouraging you, if they're not supporting you in some type of way, don't listen to them. These people will get you stuck. They will have you being lazy. They will have you on the sidelines just like them. Surround yourself with people who have a fire for their life. See, and I can't give you, I can only give you the information, but I'm telling you that if you love yourself, you're going to have enough courage to stand up and say, not here and not with me. Don't let a person who has no goals, no direction, they're lazy, or they're busy backbiting, gossiping in other people's business. Are those the people that you really want to listen to? That don't sound right to me. How does that sound to you all? No, you don't have any plans. You're not doing or seeking great things in your life, but you're going to tell me that my plans won't win. Make it make sense, right? All right. So let's get into this is I think my favorite point of all of the 9 points. Number 6. I was in deep thought on Saturday about this, and I think it's very important to speak on this. A successful person will give latitude. They will give latitude instead of direction. Boom. If I had something that I could put on the screen, I would right now, because that's fire. The fire emoji should be in the chat right now. A person who is successful, they give latitude instead of direction. Now let's talk about latitude. Latitude is a scope of freedom, okay? It's a scope for freedom of action or thought, okay? But direction is managing the guidance of someone or something else, okay? So a successful person gives others latitude, not direction. See, you'll waste your time. See, when you're trying to get to your level of success, you don't have time to be around people with kid gloves trying to direct them and tell them what they should be doing. No, you need to be around those who you can give latitude. You're giving them freedom to do what they do, so that they can get into their own actions. You're not trying to direct them. You're not trying to say, do it like this, do it like me. No. See, a successful person already knows the people who they choose to be around. They know that they're good people. They know that they're people of purpose, people of passion. And all you're doing is allowing them, feeding into their mind. I will give you the latitude. I will give you the space to grow. And that's what we need. And that's what we need. Don't try to give people some direction, because some people have no sense of direction. They don't want to be directed. But when you give someone latitude, they can elevate on their own. So you're basically saying you're grown. I will support you in what you're doing, but I'm not going to direct you. Boom, boom. Drop all the fire, the bombs, everything went off in my mind when I was thinking about that. Give people latitude, not direction. No, we don't have time to direct other people. I know I don't. Do you have time to direct people? I don't have time to direct you, but I will give you latitude. I will give you the freedom to grow, and I will support you in that, but I cannot direct you. Everybody has to show up mature and as an adult. So give people latitude for their growth. You can't make a person grow. They have to be in that space that they are going to want. They're going to be seeking to have personal growth. And those are the people you need to be around. You can't, I'm not going to make you mature. I'm not going to make you do right. I'm not going to follow behind you. I'm not going to be micromanaging you. So we have to elevate the class. We have to elevate who we are letting ourselves be surrounded by. Some people are not on that level. They don't have those that fire within them. They don't. So it's not that you're talking about people, but I'm speaking to those who are really on fire for their life. You're trying to get to your level of success. We don't have time to babysit people. See, I'm dealing with my adults, my strong people, people who are on their grown woman or their grown man stuff. Okay, are you grown? See, I'll give you some latitude. I'll give you room to fly. I'll give you the space. I will give you the support. But I no longer will direct people. I'm not directing nobody. I'll give you the knowledge, and then what you do with it. Now, now, what are you going to do with the knowledge that I give to you? Yeah, that part. That's some grown woman or some grown man stuff. And until you're ready to get it, you won't get it. You won't get it until you want to get it. Yes, that's fire, fire, fire. Thank you, realist. Appreciate it. Thank you, Boss Life Online. Yeah, you have to want you. I spent so long trying to direct people. And when you're about your business, when you're about your success in your life, you will waste so much time and energy trying to teach somebody how to grow up, trying to, like, why don't you just get it? Like, why can't you be mature? And that's why I was talking about, the time management, organization. I don't have time to grow people to that level. You have to want to be on that level. You have to want to be ready. Those are the ones that I'm speaking to. Those are the ones that I'm talking to. You have to want to be there. And those are the people you guys surround yourself. Those give people latitude. And it's a scope for freedom. Because when we stop trying to direct other people, stop trying to micromanage other people, trying to get involved and say, no, you should do this or you should do that, you can be more in your own business. Come on, my grown people, my mature people, my motivated people. When you're a whole adult, you don't have time to hold people's hand and say, grow up, mature, do right. We don't have time. But no. We don't have time for that. Okay. All right. Point taken. Let's go to point number 7. A successful person appreciates the unappreciated. So a successful person doesn't just expect people to just do right by them and do for me, do for me, do for me. You know how to extend gratitude. You know how to say, thank you for what you do. Thank you for all the ways you support me. See, that's a successful person. they have no problem reaching back and pulling up somebody and say, come along with me. Thank you for what you do. You know how to give other people their flowers. I don't have to look at somebody else and say, man, how come they can do that? No, I can look at them and say, man, you are good at that. See, when you're a successful person, you can look at those people on your team and say, man, they got it on this. And it doesn't take away from me. It doesn't take away from my grown woman stuff. It doesn't take from your grown man stuff to look at somebody and to say, man, they do that. They're very good at that. So let's do that, motivators. To be successful, give appreciation to other people. You know, appreciate the unappreciated, because people will walk over people that bend over backwards and support them and are kind to them, and when they get to that level, they just leave them behind, discard them like they were yesterday's garbage. No, a successful person never forgets where they came from. They never forget the ones that held their hand, that supported them when they didn't have anything. So don't think when you're growing and your success is growing, don't leave behind people. Don't backstab people and think that you got to a level on your own. Nobody gets to anywhere by themselves. Everybody has some that have supported them and fed and poured into them. Don't leave those people behind. And I really like that part about success. Success, it is about who helped you to be there. Don't leave them behind, but also don't don't discount what you do either. You know, I feel like that was awesome. Hey, Rudy, how are you? Welcome. I think that that's important to do too as well. Hey, Eastad, welcome. Happy Monday. Good to see you. Hey, Lisa. Yes, Boss Life Online. I'm dropping fire on y'all. Um, I think that is so important for us to speak about appreciation and gratitude, because in today's society, in today's world, it's just like, you use them until you use them up. And then when I get what I want, get rid of them and move on to the next person. No, a real successful person is loyal. They are loyal people. They are appreciative. They know how to delegate to the right people. And when those people handle their business and they do right, they have no problem saying, I couldn't do it or make it without this person, and that person. So let's give other people their flowers as well. Just like we want to be appreciated and celebrated, don't forget to appreciate and celebrate people who are on your team. Don't forget them. Okay. And we got two more points here, everybody. All right. Point number 8, a successful person makes love a verb. Hmm. When I looked at that, I was like, what? I have never heard anything like that. A successful person makes love a verb. And what does that mean? A successful person makes love a verb because a verb is an action or a state of being. So you love yourself, and you let yourself be ruled by the actions of love. Okay? We always speak about, people slap the label of love onto everything, and it's not love. Some things are toxic to your personal growth, for your mental state, for your spirituality, for your finances. So not everything that people say is love actually is. That's why I want to say, make love a verb. It's about the actions of that word love. Love is a verb. Get into the action plan. Love is how you treat yourself. Love is how you allow other people to treat you. So make love a verb. And It means knowing when to say no to things that are not going to be good for you, for your business, for your sanity, for your mental health, for your emotional health, for your spiritual health. If something is not going to support you mentally, it's not going to help your spirit, it's causing you stress, causing you to lose your sleep. That's not love. Love doesn't hurt. Love heals. Love supports. Love is kind. And if you're not getting that type of love, that type of verb, that action in your life, that's not love. See, what people will do, they will use you until they can use you up. And they will say, oh, I love you. No, people love you as much as they can use you. I'm going to have to work on a sauce alert, a gem or a fire alert. But people will only love you as much as they can use you. And that's why I said love is a verb. Don't let yourself be used. Don't let yourself be played. Don't hide behind the label or listening to what other people are telling you. People may tell you they love you. People will tell you they want you to succeed in your business, but they're doing everything to sabotage it. Who needs to hear that? And most of the time, the people who hurt us the most is our family members. And we're trying to tell them about our goals. And they know what we need, and we'll even voice it and say, I need support, I need this, I need that, but they don't give it to you. That's why I say love is a verb, and a verb is action. It's what you will do when pressed. You know, when you're pressed, when that love is brought up. Okay, I love you. Okay, you love me. So what are you doing to help me to be better, to be more successful? And if somebody is not willing to pour that type of commitment into you, because what we have to understand is that we pour out to other people at all. We're always pouring. I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. So you're pouring out all of what is in your cup every day. But when somebody's not pouring back into you, someone is not giving you that level of kindness, that compassion, that understanding, that support, that listening to you, that not being judgmental, be careful. Love is a verb. Please don't forget that. Don't forget what is behind the word love. The proof is in the pudding. They'll look you dead in the eye, tell you they love you, and still show the complete opposite with their actions. Exactly. So people will say that they love you, but we got to understand there's a lot of manipulation with the word love. There's a lot of people, they know about your personal strength, they know where you are. See, people know who to fool, people know who that they can use like a puppet. Oh, if I tell them this, I can do what I want. I can be a doormat to them because they don't understand. They don't even know what love is yet. And here is the part that hurts sometimes. We personally haven't been to a level where we're loving ourselves yet. See, we got to get into that too. See, love is an action and it's applicable to ourselves. We must love ourselves in order for us to recognize and realize when somebody is not giving it to us. Real talk. Real talk. I'm giving y'all real talk and real fire today because it's very important. Yes, Boss Life Online. I have to speak on it because, unfortunately, I can say for myself that I've been used with the term love, by supposed friends, family, workmate, in a relationship. They will say they love you and it's just pouring. No, you love what I do for you. And once I can no longer do it, then you ever notice you become every dirty and nasty name in the book? That's when they'll backstab you, they'll gossip all your business, they'll pour everything out. So really Did they ever love you at all? Hmm, it doesn't look like it. And it's hard to face that. It's hard to swallow that pill. It's a very hard pill to swallow when you realize that, oh my gosh, I thought they loved me, and it wasn't love. You were being used. And I'm so sorry if that has ever happened to anybody, if people have taken your kindness for weakness. But now you can see the signs. The writing is always on the wall. It's always there. But we have to open our eyes and see it with our eyes like, oh, you're playing me. Oh, you're playing games with me. Oh, you're using me. Oh, you think you could say that? See, that's why it's so important for us to discover how important we are, how special we are. Don't wait for other people to pour love into us. We have to pour love into ourselves. And when we don't feel good about ourselves, we kind of look for other people to fill our cup up. Don't wait for anybody to fill up your own cup. See, that's your job. It's your job to love yourself. That gets me choked up every time. Because I know what it feels like to not love yourself. I know what that feels like. And nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be treated like a doormat. Nobody. And it's better to walk a road alone than to be manipulated, to be used, to be played, to be held hostage in a state of underdevelopment, than to be around people who will support you, love you, understand you, value you, treasure you. That's what you deserve. And to be successful like you deserve to be, we have to be honest with ourselves and say, you're not doing right by me, and I'm going to have to cut the cord. Where you must cut the cord to these negative, toxic people, or you will be stay in a state of stagnation. I think I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about a stagnation, but yeah, you'll stay there. And listen to me, trust me, and believe me when I say you'll stay there until you actually identify, are you playing me? Oh, you're playing me. Okay, all right. And then you move on. Stop talking to them. It doesn't even have to be any confrontation. I'm done with you. I'm far too valuable. I'm far too special. I love myself too much to even go there with you. See, we got to understand some people don't deserve us. Not the other way around. No. You don't deserve me. The same thing is said of you. Don't let other people play you. Don't let other people play you and hold you back from what you deserve. You deserve way more than you're getting. We water things down. We water down our talents. We water down our gifts. We let ourselves become slow down, or even we stop because other people make you stop. You're so busy helping them that you don't even give yourself the time and the room and the freedom to go after your dreams. Don't let nobody stop you. Get up, realize, know your worth. Period. Period. I put that on everything. I put that on everything. Once you know yourself, once you believe in yourself, nobody can make you feel any less. You deserve it. Deserve it. And I mean that. Okay? I'm going to do a recap. Uh, they make they make love a verb. So we know that a verb conveys an action or a state of being. So once you stay in that state of being, I love myself. I deserve to win. I deserve to succeed because the potential is inside of me. And I want you to say that to yourself. Anytime you have fears, anytime you have doubts, I deserve to win because I am. Because I am. Because I am somebody. Because I am someone deserving. Because when I was made, in the inside of me was downloaded talent. On the inside of me was downloaded potential. You have the right to 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 reap your blessings. You have the right to get to any level that you want when you know you deserve it. Did y'all hear that? When you know you deserve it, you will get it. When you know you deserve it, you will get it. All right. Now let's get into this is the last point, everybody. Point number 9. What successful people do right. They only try to be themselves. A successful person only tries to be themselves. It's about personal accountability, self awareness, self love, having a purpose for your life, having a passion for your life, being and seeking your own friendship. Let me tell y'all something. The more that you seek friendship with yourself instead of looking for friendship from others, I mean, your success is going to start happening like this. Like everything will start lining up. Your vibration will raise higher and higher because the more you are your own friend, you're not looking for other people to friend you. It's wonderful. Of course, everybody wants friends, but it's not necessary for you because you're focused. You know what you deserve, and you're not going to accept anything less than that. Mm-hmm. 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 I'll wait. I'll let it set in and simmer for a little bit. Mm, yeah, you got that? They only try to be themselves. So to get to your level of success, you got to pour some love into yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in what you're trying to do, and don't take no for an answer. Okay, Ease, have a good day. Don't stop until you win, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. I'm not speaking about myself because my level of success is mine. It's mine. It's what I've worked on. See, what people don't understand when they see you win, they don't know your backstory. They don't know the tears you cried. They don't know what you've overcome. They don't know your sadness. They don't know when you're using your last dime in order to make your dreams become a reality. They don't know all of those things. People only see when you're actually winning, and they become envious. They become jealous of you. Oh, you think you're something. No, I don't think I am. And I want you to speak that over your life. I am successful. I am winning. And I'll share with y'all my mantra for my life. I have the divine right to succeed. And I hope that for each and every one of you, know that the right is yours. You deserve it. Claim it. Speak it into existence as it has already happened. That it is your present situation. I am focused. I will challenge myself. I will endure. I will never give up on me. And I hope the same is to be said of you. Don't try to change and be like other people and how they do it. Do it how you do it. Do it with your sauce. your personality, your backstory. Get up and fight, fight, fight until you win. This has been an amazing topic. I definitely have enjoyed it. I'm going to do a quick recap for you all. What successful people do. Point one, success means they set up and achieve goals. They are happy and fulfilled. If money follows, that's fine. But the most important thing is they have peace in their life. Point one, they are seeking information. Successful people are not afraid of asking questions, finding out how other people who do what they want to do, how do they win? They're not lazy. They're not lazy. And they get themselves a good mentor, a good support person that's going to help them to get into the direction of where they need to be. Okay? Successful people, they read, they gain the information, and then they make application. Now, how can I make this make me win? Okay? Point number two, a successful person is goal oriented. They have small or short term and large long term goals. The small one is 60 to 90 days. Large goals is a year or more, and they make it happen. Make sure you have your small goals and you're achieving things and you're letting yourself win. That's how you encourage yourself to gain more success. Okay, let's get into point number three. They are organized and have good time management. When you're organized, you know where your things are. When you have good time management, you show up on time. Nobody wants to tolerate a person who's lazy, dirty, disorganized. Mm-mm. It affects your business. So the more that you hone in on your area, how much you use your time, what you use your time on, we could be spending time on things that we don't need to do when should be spending our time gaining knowledge, going after our dreams, and making things happen. You can do it. Point number four, they make time for fun. Successful people are not all work and no play. They work hard and they play hard, okay? They reward themselves for their hard work. They celebrate their achievements and they don't wait for people to give them their flowers. That you give yourself your own flowers, you pat yourself on the back, and then you keep going. Point five, they ask the unasked question. Successful people are innovators. They find out why something doesn't exist and they make it exist. That's how you meet with success. You find out what is not out there, what is nobody else doing, and they do it. Do it, okay? Point number six. This is my favorite one with all the gems and all the fire in it. A successful person gives other people latitude and not direction. They give other people latitude and not direction. Latitude is a scope for freedom of action or thought, whereas direction is the management or guidance of someone or something. We don't have time to direct another person. Okay? We don't have the time. You don't have the time to direct another person's actions. We got to get busy into us. Get busy working on the inside of us. Get busy working on the inside of you. Love yourself more. Go after your dream. Believe in you. And know that you can do it. You don't have time. You don't have time to direct other people. It's time to find the latitude people that already have their sense of purpose and passion. And all you have to do is say, you can do it. You can do it. You heard? You can do it. Those are the people you need on your team. The people who have that passion, that fire, and that direction. You don't have time to micromanage and raise people to be mature. Did you, are y'all listening? You don't have time. You don't have time to direct another person. Now is the time to find those who are latitude people. Huh? Do you take, are you, y'all better be taking notes. Latitude, not direction. Latitude. Okay? Okay. Well, don't say I didn't tell you. Oh, thank you so much, Island Girl. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And you know what time it is when the I love that panda. He is so cute. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Island Girl. Oh, look at Word coming in the door. Thank you so much, Word. Appreciate it. One more time. Pause, please, when the super chat hits. Thank you so much for the super chats, and thank you all so much for being here. I feel like has been I think this has been one. I think this is one of my favorite lives that I've done. Girl, you on a roll. Yes, thank you so much for this one. I really felt this one in my spirit, and I said, I need to talk to my tribe, and yeah, and tell y'all how I was feeling. Give them a exactly. That's cool. I like that. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. And okay, give them successful people, you give them latitude instead of direction. Okay. Point number 7. Point number 7. They appreciate the unappreciated. So when you're a successful person, don't forget to give kudos to the people who have been supporting, listening, understanding, being compassionate, giving you everything that you need to gain your strength, to gain your fortitude and your foundation for your being. Don't leave those people behind. Don't be ungrateful. Appreciate the unappreciated. Appreciate them. Tell people thank you. Tell people, you really matter to me, or thanks for what you do, what you pour into me, because you are as successful as the ones that help you and support you. So never get your head too big and think, oh, I did this. No, 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 no. Your tribe, your crew did it. Your tribe and your crew did it. So yeah, don't forget that. Appreciate the unappreciated. Point number 9. Successful people make love a verb. And we know what a verb is. A verb is action. A verb conveys an action or a state of being. So when love is a verb for you, it means that you're not looking at what other people are saying. See, that part is easy, right? It's easy to say anything. I love you. I love you. I care about you. I'm here for you. Aren't those the things that people say out of their mouth very easily? It just flows, right? It flows out of people's mouth. Huh? I love you. I love you. I love you. Isn't that what we hear all the time? Hey, Caught, welcome. Isn't that what we hear out of people's mouths all the time? I love you. I love you. But their actions, eh, you guys like, what? You love me. Question those things. What is that love doing? Love is a verb. Remember, I told you all that. Love is a verb. So go by the actions of other people. How do they treat you? How do they talk to you? Do they spend quality time? Are they feeding your spirit? Are they encouraging your mind? Are they elevating you spiritually? Do they make you feel good, relaxed, so that you could have restful sleep? Or do they do the opposite? And do they cause you to feel so stressed out that you cannot sleep? Or do they try to drain you financially? No, that's not love. Love is a verb. What is the action behind those four-letter word? What is the action behind it? What are they doing? What are they doing to prove that they do love you? Hmm. Are they great friends to you? Great mentors? Or are they giving to you even when you can't give to them? See, that's an identifying mark of a person who actually loves you. I said, I just want to be here to support you. I just want you to win. Hmm. That right there. That's proof of love when they're not getting anything back. They just want to see you succeed. They just want to see you have peace. They just want to see you have joy. They just want to see you use your talents and your gifts. Hmm. That's love. That's love. Okay, the last point, everybody. Point number 10. A successful person, they only try to be themselves. A successful person only tries to be themselves. You don't have the time. Hey, Tracy. You don't have the time to get yourself involved with trying to be like another person. Even if you're trying to do something and make your business pop, let your success rise to the top. Don't do it stepping on the toes of other people. Don't do it by being underhanded, by being dirty. See, what is meant to be for you will be. See, people will come. See, that's something that I knew a long time ago, even before I was fully aware of what I could do. I knew the success was going to happen because I believed in it. And I'm slowly starting to see people are realizing it too. See, what I understood is that even before you come to the full acknowledgement of who you are, of your full level of success, you got to believe it. You got to know what you're about. You have to know your purpose and your direction. You have to live with passion for your life. And don't be like anybody else. Remember, there is only one you, and the one you that exists. Love it. Seek friendship with yourself. Understand yourself. Be patient with yourself. Grow. Elevate. your thinking. Become more positive. Know that you deserve all the joy. See, one thing that we cannot do. Hey, Sirius, how are you? One thing that we cannot do is regulate what other people think about us. We can't do anything about that. You can't do anything about it. You can't make people like you. But what you can do, what you're in control of, what you're in charge of, is what you think about you. See, it's very important for your mental health to know that I'm being my pure, true, and authentic self. And that's what, when you live in that state, when you live in that mode, people will be drawn to you like a magnet. Because when you're your pure and true and authentic self, you're going to be joyful. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're not worried about the opinions of other people. You have no problem keeping commitments. Okay? See, we have a problem keeping commitments because it's not what we want to do. Hmm. So you have to question sometimes why you have a problem following through with things. Maybe it's something that you really don't want to do it. Clutch my pearls, even though I don't have pearls. Clutch my necklace. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we get slowed down in our progress and our success because we're doing it to duplicate another person because we want to win like them. When I say to you, win like you're supposed to win. Hey, win like you're supposed to win, not like anybody else. People don't have your story. People don't have your journey. People don't have your personality. Just like I know there's only one me, and it's not gloating or boasting. No, I put in a lot of time to be the quality woman that I am today. I put in a lot of work to stand in my space where I am right now and to not be ashamed, to not apologize that I am a strong woman. Hmm. I'm not afraid to say that. And same thing for you if you're a gentleman. I am a strong man. Don't be afraid to that. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to use your talent. And don't try to water down your talent because it intimidates another person. Don't let other people intimidate you. See, what I learned before in the past 7 months, that people are afraid of a bright light. When you're living to your optimal level, when you're firing on all cylinders, you're possessing your joy, you're walking around, you're smiling, you have peace, you have satisfaction, you're in good relationships, good, healthy relationships. You keep your word. You celebrate yourself. See, people don't like that part, and they will try to do anything to break your spirits because they don't have and possess what you have. See, the peace that I have, the peace that I want all of you to have, is not being concerned what another person thinks of you, what they like about you, what they think you should do, what they're trying to control about you. No. I want you to get to a place where you're firing on all cylinders so rapidly, so brightly that other people have to put on their sunglasses because you're radiating your light so vibrantly. See, you can win. See, the level of success is out there for you to win, but you have to know that you deserve to succeed. And I want you to say it to yourself. I deserve to succeed. I deserve to win. I love myself. Therefore, I am. I thank you all so much for joining me today. This has been a powerful discussion topic. I love to talk about success. It's one of my favorite topics to share, to motivate other people. Know that you can do anything that you want. See, do what a successful person does. Do it, achieve it, be it, believe it. Don't listen to other people. Don't dim your light. Don't apologize. Love yourself. Be pure and authentic. Do you hear me? Be pure, true, and authentic to yourself. Self love is the key and the root and the foundation of all successes. And I wish you all the best. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I speak on positivity, life lessons. Hold on a second, guys. I want you all to win. I want you all to succeed. You deserve it. You deserve to win. You deserve to succeed. Don't let anybody stop you. Go after your hopes, go after your dreams. Keep fighting until you win. Keep fighting until you win. You can do it. And like I say, every single video, story time, and live stream, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. And if you have not already, join my channel membership. We're doing a member only live stream this coming Thursday. And I can't wait to see all my members there. Thank you so much for joining me. Live up to your highest potential because you are somebody. Bye-bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.